warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Hungary against Sweden. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Supporters on all four sides rise for the national anthems. Hungary proudly line up for their national anthem. So the two starting lineups. There's the whistle. Ibrahimovic. Where to from here? It is a corner. Ibrahimovic! Goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Sweden have an early lead. Good start. Shellstrom. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Shalai plays it out to the wing. There's no flag. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Sweden making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Struck first time. He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Sweden scoring in the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Shellstrom. was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ekdal. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hungary got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Shalai. It's gone out for a throw-in. Boots it upfield. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Spreads it wide. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There to hoof it away. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Seen lots of the ball, time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Saved only by poor finishing.
What an effort that was. He's done very well from that distance.
Ibrahimovic made his mark on this game. The score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! A finish right from the top draw. And with that goal comes comfort.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Sweden got themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Ekdal gets it back. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Shalai. Fine defending there. Shalai. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Sweden in control at half-time, 2-0. second half gets underway. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Shalai. Ekdal looks it towards the front. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Shalai. He's off on a marauding run. Hits one! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Sweden take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
Ekdal. Shellstrom. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ibrahimovic. Jujak. Now it's Shalai. Tries the route one option. He'll try from distance. Good strike, quite an alarm. Ibrahimovic. Away from immediate danger. Clears it out of harm's way. Now it's Shalai. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful, wonderful save.
Toivonen. Hungary looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. Tries a long pass towards the front. Now it's Shalai. Going to make this theirs. It's a brilliant interception. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, that is a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
Hungary have a sub ready to come on.
Substitution for Hungary.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Coming on the field is number 4.
Shalai. Now it's Shellstrom. Looks to slip it through. He's assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Sweden had to make a change here. Shall I? Aim forward. Ibrahimovic with the ball through. Gets it upfield. And it's Jujak. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Thrust towards the front line. Tries a through ball. It's Ibrahimovic! They are rampant! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
4 in the game, he is the man. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Sweden totally rampant here. Toivonen is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Jujak. Sweden can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Shalai. Can he put it away? Forward it goes. Now the pass. Toivonen. Toivonen! He's put it wide. Jujak. 4 added minutes on the board. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Shalai. Ibrahimovic passes it through. Toivonen. Here's the cross. The referee has given a corner. Goalkeeper's ball. And that will be the final act. Great.